I'm super excited to share this recipe with you for homemade whole chicken ham from curing to baking. And believe me, it's so easy to make at home. The best part, you get to enjoy the process of something so amazing from scratch. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to cure and bake whole chicken ham is getting it right without the breast becoming dry. You need to make sure that your chicken ham is properly cured and that you're using the right techniques and understanding the do's and don'ts. So let's do this by starting to cure our chicken ham. We are going to start up our chicken ham by making our wet brine into a deep stock pot. I am adding 1 tablespoon of peppercorn, 2.5 tablespoons of granulated garlic or garlic powder. I am also using just around 2 bay leaves because these bay leaves are very small. If you are using Caribbean bay leaves, you want to use a very small one because we know how our bay leaves are very flavorful. And I'm also using 2 pimento leaves, or you can use 2 pimento berries, but this is optional. I am adding 1/8 of a teaspoon of clove powder. If you have clove, you want to use about 3 to 4. This is also optional. You make it according to the flavor profile that you like. I am using 1.5 cups of kosher salt, or you can use 1.5 cups of rock salt. I am using 2 tablespoons of Prague pink powder or curing salt. For this recipe I am using honey. If you don't have honey, you can use brown sugar or even granulated sugar, and I will leave that substitution in the description box. Be sure to check out the recipe below in case I make any adjustments. Because I am making 2 ham, I am adding 8 liters of water. You can make a small batch and then you could break it with water, but I'm going for the full strength. And this is where I am going to bring this up to a light simmer to extract all the flavors from the brine. And then I will leave it to cool down completely before you add it over the chicken. The curing liquid is now infused and it has cooled down to room temperature. I'm placing 2 1.5 kg chicken in there. These are going to remain in here for 3 days, or you can leave it up to 5 days, but these are very small chickens, so 3 days is enough. And each day I go in, I will turn them over. Now I will cover it with a nice tight cover, and it has to be in the refrigerator while it's curing. Cover it back over. I'm going to place it back in the refrigerator. Today is day 3 and our process is going nice and smooth, so we're going to flip them over again, and tomorrow we'll make our ham, which will be day 4. It's day 4 and today we are going to be doing one of our chicken ham. The chicken ham has been washed. You must wash your chicken ham once you have cured it to get rid of all that salt, because we are going to add flavor, and you have to dry it as well. It looks nice and glossy, but it has been dried. And if you examine the skin, it's a lot more pink than the fresh chicken. And if you realize any liquid that you see on the edges around the chicken is not bleeding at all. So these are all signs that your chicken has been cured. Now we are going to prepare only one of the chicken ham. Our pineapple, we are pre-cooking it in 3 cups of pineapple juice. This is fresh pineapple juice that I blended. Fresh pineapple. You can use the store-bought pineapple juice, and I'm adding 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. 3 tablespoons of mustard. You can use Dijon mustard like I am using, or regular mustard. I am adding half cup of dark brown sugar. And we cured our meat with clove, but I'm just adding 2 small pinch of clove powder. Once the sugar has dissolved, we are going to add our ham to this. We are placing our ham in it, and we are going to baste it. We are going to flip it over in 10 minutes, and this is going to make us a nice juicy ham. Make sure that you have all your flavors right before you add the chicken. After such time, you want to turn this around. And you want to continue basting it. We're going to baste it on the breast for about 12 minutes. After removing the ham from the stock, and after you have pre-cooked it, it should look like this. So now we're going to bake this at 350, and I will tell you how long it's going to be baked for, but you must reach an internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius. While our ham is in the oven, we're going to allow the stock to reduce by about 3/4, and then we're going to use it to baste our ham. I've added an extra 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to this. We are now at 1 hour into the baking, and our glaze has since reduced. I'm going to start to baste our chicken ham. I'm going to pop it in for 15 minutes intervals. The rest of the glaze I'm going to leave for my second ham. I'm popping it back in the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to baste again, and then I'm going to allow it to cool down. After 30 minutes of basting, this is the final product. Let's allow it to cool down before we dig in. Taking that first bite, you can truly appreciate the effort that you put into making this dish. The flavors of the herbs complement the chicken ham perfectly, and the texture is just right. If you enjoyed making chicken ham with me today, give the video a thumbs up or subscribe. Help me to grow my YouTube channel by sharing. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend, and see you in another one of my recipes.